Newgrange is not, I believe, built, and I discussed this today, and it's not something I've written a lot about, but I will do, hopefully, when I get to write my big book about Newgrange, is that Newgrange almost certainly wasn't used to identify the actual day of winter solstice, which is very difficult if you haven't got modern astronomical scientific equipment and, all of the formulae and the mathematics that we use today. Remember, these were people who had a fairly rudimentary knowledge of, well, they had a good working knowledge of the observational patterns of the sky. What they did not know about, as far as we know, were the things that were later discovered by the likes of Newton and Copernicus and Kepler and Galileo, pertaining to the Earth's position in the solar system and how the Earth rotates around or revolves around the sun, and how its tilted axis is what leads to the seasons and that renewal of the sun every year. So not knowing any of that, what they knew was the sun appeared to grow out to this maximum extent in June. Well, okay, they didn't call it June. That's the Gregorian calendar and a fairly modern invention, that word and the month names. But they saw that at a certain time of the year the sun rose in the northeast, was high in the sky all day long, set in the northwest, and then, very short night and endless twilight. But then in the winter time the sun rose in the southeast and, passed through the sky very low, casting reasonably long shadows even in the middle of the day, and then set in the southwest, and short days and long nights. So observing that, of course they would have realised this is an annual pattern, but maybe they thought the time was going to come when that wasn't going to happen anymore. When there wasn't, when the sun perhaps continued its southward journey and plunged the whole place into darkness.